Black Heroes Club presents Diving into Stranger Things. So with Stranger Things 5 coming out, everyone is talking about it. So I had to go back and start from season 1, just to refresh my memory and see if I missed anything. The funny thing about it is, some questions I had got answered, while new ones arose. So the more I watch, the more I feel like the Duffer Brothers have been hinting at something deeper. For example, the MK Ultra experiment, which is a real life science experiment based in the 50s and 70s. They experimented on kids and adults using LSD, sensory deprivation, psychological trauma, hypnosis, psychic testing, and this is all real stuff. They were trying to create real telepathy, mind reading, and remote viewing. So, as you know, a child's mind is easier the mode, so that's who they targeted. The Hawkins lab in the show is actually based on real events. The MK Ultra experiment, go look it up. It's not sci-fi, it's actually real. And this makes the whole psychic children thing way more believable. So, the Upside Down isn't just Hawkins. Most people think that the Upside Down is evil Hawkins. But watching it again, it looks more like a mirror version of Mother Earth itself. So my theory is that our world equals life, nature, growth, where the Upside Down equals rot, decay, and death. So it's kind of like Earth's or Mother Earth's doppelganger. Or it's like Earth has a shadow. So I also have this theory that the government knows more than they pretend to know. The military in the show acts way too comfortable with the Upside Down, if you notice, especially within just a short period of time. Like, look at all the doctors in the show, like Dr. Owens. They talk like they've known about this stuff for years, not just months. So even if 11 opened up the first portal in the 80s, the government shouldn't be that familiar with it so quickly. So in my opinion, this probably means that they knew about the Upside Down long before 11 even existed. So, like, why would they need psychic kids? If the Upside Down can only be reached through telekinesis or psychic connection, then the government would need kids with those powers, aka here comes Henry, who was born with natural abilities. So they took him, trained him, tried to copy him. Why? Well, to break into the other dimension, the spy, and to weaponize these abilities, or even fight the creatures from that side. So now we know that Henry is number 1. 11 didn't kill him, she blasted him into the Upside Down. So once he fell in, the Mind Flare or the Shadow Cloud fused with him. In my opinion, Henry isn't fully Henry anymore. And Vecna is not technically Vecna. What I mean by this is that the Upside Down is a hive mind. The Mind Flares, which is the main consciousness. So Vecna is a body that the Upside Down uses. So in my opinion, or my theory, Henry lost himself once he fused with that world. Or maybe he didn't completely lose himself and he just has like a fragment of who he used to be. So if you remember the invasion of the Body Snatchers, right? When the worm infiltrates the brain or the alien infiltrates the brain, that person is no longer human, but the parasite. So I feel like Henry has become the host. Vecna is the personality hijacked by the Upside Down. So just a wild fan theory. Maybe the scenes that we saw with Henry are not him actually being evil, but actually trying to help and do good in his subconscious mind. So I wonder if the Upside Down is actually targeting children with these natural psychic abilities, or these children that have like certain superpowers, like for example, Will. And what about Max? Did Max survive Vecna? Is she connected to both worlds now? And she might be a bridge or a key to Henry's trapped conscience. Maybe she becomes the one who helps free Henry from the Mind Flayer. But that's just my theory. I think that the Upside Down is something that is natural of Earth, but it's just a mirror image of Mother Nature. So I feel like the way that we're going to be able to beat the Upside Down is actually not at all, because you have to have both light and darkness. So maybe instead of trying to beat the darkness, we'll just have to close the gate. And I guess that's what we'll find out in the conclusion of Stranger Things.